SICARII.
We are the children of the one Yahweh.
The chosen.
Ye are the chosen of the one Yahweh. And he has given his laws to us. Now everything belongs to us.
Alright, first and foremost, we want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. That's the name of the Most High God. That's the name of the Most High God. Alright? We give all praises to him in the name of his only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Right? Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Alright? Who's not a white, so-called white man. He's an austere, so-called black man. Alright? So-called Negro is what he would be called today. Okay? We're out here, you know, SICARII sector of Toronto, on the heels of what's coming, Thanksgiving, what a lot of you so-called Negroes and Latinos and Canadians call Thanksgiving, right? Where you're gonna go out and buy a damn turkey and celebrate what you think is giving thanks to the Lord for all things. But in reality, you're celebrating and giving thanks to the white man being placed in the position that he's in, man. Because that's what Thanksgiving is all about. Thanksgiving is about a white man conquering the so-called Native American, indigenous Canadian, man. All right? Which those indigenous people, those native people, are actually of the tribe of Gad of the nation of Israel, man. Those are the chosen people of God. Those are the chosen children of God, man. And you're gonna go because the white man tells you to. Because the white man, your oppressor, your slave master, the same man who guns your people down in the streets, because he tells you to, you're gonna go grab a damn turkey and celebrate Thanksgiving because the white man said to, man. Black people and Hispanic people have no business celebrating no damn Thanksgiving, man, in Babylon. All right? Celebrating the death and enslavement and rape and robbery of your own brothers, man. The Gadites, man. Who was Genesis?
It's in Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
Right? Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways, man. Believe it or not, understand it or not, you are envying the oppressor when you celebrate Thanksgiving, man. Because guess what? Right prior to the abolishment of slavery, your ass was in chains, man. And you were watching the white man cut up a turkey while you were in chains, man, eating scraps. And you envied that white man. And you wish that you could have some of that damn turkey, man. So when he let you loose, when he freed you of the chains, you went out on the same day the white man got a turkey, you got a turkey. And now you're celebrating the same damn garbage that this white man celebrates, man. Celebrating the genocide that this white man inflicted on the Native Americans, man. All right? You envy the oppressor and you choose his ways. Because his ways is celebrating genocide of your people. Guess what? Guess what? The Israelites, right? The Israelites celebrate genocide too. It's called the Passover. And it's the genocide of the Egyptian people, man. Our enemies, man. We also celebrate Hanukkah, which is coming up. Which is the murder and the destruction of the white man. Which is what you should be celebrating, man. You should be celebrating when your people overcame this white devil, man. That's what you should be celebrating. Not celebrating when the white devil overcame your people, man. But you envy your oppressor and you choose his ways, man. Because you're so destroyed in America. You're so destroyed in Canada. Right? Go ahead.
This is 2 Maccabees chapter 4 verse 15. Not setting by the honors of their fathers.
Not setting by the honor of your fathers. Your fathers, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, your father is Jacob, Israel. And you don't set by the honor of your father Israel, man. You don't set by your heavenly father Yahweh, who gave you feast days, who gave you high holy days, man. Right. Passover, feast of first fruits, tabernacles, right? He gave you days that you can feast on with your brethren and give thanks, man. But you want to choose the white man's day to give thanks, man. Everything you do is predicated upon when the white man tells you to do it and how he tells you to do it, man. Because you're nothing but a homeborn slave here in America and Canada. Read that again.
This is 2 Maccabees chapter 4 verse 15. Not setting by the honors of their fathers.
Right? Not setting by the honor of their fathers. Not setting by the honorable Torah law that Yahweh, our Heavenly Father, gave to us. Right? Go ahead.
But like in the glory of the Grecians best of all.
But you like the glory of the Grecians best of all. You like the glory how the white man glorifies himself. That's why that's your God. That white homosexual Caesar Borgia who they paint as Jesus Christ.
Right.
That's why that's your God. Because you set after the glory of the Grecians. Who the Grecians? The so-called white man is the Grecians. That's why you celebrate Thanksgiving. Because the white man is glorifying how he conquered the Native American Indians. But you set after the glory of the white man, so you keep Thanksgiving, man. You go and you buy that turkey when the white man tells you to go buy a turkey. Right? Read it again.
Not setting by the honors of their fathers, but like in the glory of the Grecians best of all.
That's what you like. You like acting like a white man. You like pretending that you're white, like you're Canadian, like you're American, like you're a part of this society. When this society was built off your rape, robbery, and enslavement, man. That's what this society was built off. It wasn't built off your betterment. It wasn't built with your bettering in mind, man. It was built off the ideology of we gotta keep these niggers and spicks and redskins on the bottom while we stay on the top, man. That was what this place was built off. It was not built to glorify you. It was not built to benefit you in any way. So why do you think a holiday, a folly day, that's glorifying the conquering of this land, it has anything to do with you? When still to this day, you are gunned down unarmed in the streets, man. Your children are put in cages on a damn border that this white man erected, that your people crossed over freely before this white man got over here. Right? You had the sister in Quebec, right? The Native American sister in Quebec that was dying on the bed in the hospital, man. And the nurses called her fat and that she deserved to die, man. But you're gonna go buy some goddamn turkey this weekend, man. Goddamn this white man and his goddamn turkey, man.
That's right.
And goddamn Canada and America.
Right. Right.
All right? More on that? Yeah, there's more.
By reason whereof sore calamity came upon them.
And that's why that sister died in that hospital bed, man. Because our people value the glory of the Grecians best of all, instead of by the honor of our fathers, man. That's why that sister died. Right, go ahead.
Right. For they had them to be their enemies and avengers, whose custom they followed so earnestly.
You earnestly follow this custom, man. You have these rappers all over Babylon, man. But I seen it in Toronto. These rappers pulling up with a damn truck full of turkeys, man. Like they're doing something great for the community, man. Why don't you pull up with a truck full of turkeys last month, man? When the COVID was hitting hard and people were lining up at the grocery stores. Why don't you pull up with a turkey then?
That's actually true.
But because the white man says, this Monday, we're eating turkey, you niggas and spicks. So now you go out and you buy a truck full of turkeys and give it to the people, man. To celebrate the destruction and the death and enslavement of your own brothers, man. What?
Right. Verse 16, by reason whereof sore calamity came upon them, for they had them to be their enemies and avengers, whose custom they followed so earnestly.
Right, you follow it so earnestly, man. Right, read?
And unto whom they desired to be like in all things.
And that's what you want. You want to be like the white man in all things, man. You want to be like him so badly. You dye your hair blonde, right? You put the suit and the tie on. You change your damn accent when you talk to these damn beasts, man. You change up your accent. You put you fix yourself, so-called fix yourself up,
Hey, man.
to be acceptable in his eyes, right? You put it all over the damn social media that you're celebrating his garbage ass holidays, right? Because you so earnestly want to be like these devils, man. Not setting by the honor of your fathers, man. Not setting that the Bible, the scriptures, is more honorable than anything the white man has ever produced in his life, man.
That's right.
Okay? Right. What?
Right. For it is not a light thing to do wickedly against the laws of God.
It's not a light thing, man. And you celebrating the destruction of your brothers, that's wicked as hell, man.
That's right.
That's off, man. You feasting and making merry and thanking God for anything on the day that your enemy commemorates his conquering of your brother, that's wicked, man. That's off. And that's satanic as hell, man. Alright?
certain ungodly persons who hated their own people.
Certain ungodly persons who hated their own people, man. Understand this. Any of you black people celebrate Thanksgiving, you hate your own people, man.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you that like that, straight up. You hate your own people and you hate yourself and you love this white man.
Right.
Right? Go ahead.
Went unto the king and told him that Jonathan besieged the tower.
Right? A little snitch, right? Snitching on his own people, man. Right? There's a lot of those. There's a lot of those in Israel. In Israel, man. In the Israelite community, you have coons, man. Right? You have a whole community of coons called GOCC. Right? You have other coons that will tone it down for the white man. You know? Guys that wear, you know? Guys that be wearing that purple, man. They'll talk about we gotta tone it down for the white man. God damn this white man, man.
Follow the laws of the land.
Follow the laws of the land, man. Those congregations are gonna lead to your destruction, man. Understand that. Talking about follow the laws of the land. That's gonna lead to the destruction of so many of our people, man.
That's right.
Especially when they put out that RFID chip for
right.
the beast. That's right. You know? That's it on that? Huh? Give me that in Genesis.
This is Genesis chapter 49 and verse 19. Gad, a troop shall overcome him.
Gad, right? One of the sons of Jacob, one of the sons of Israel, a chosen people of God, man. That's who these Native Americans are. That's who these indigenous people are, man. That's who that sister that was lying on that bed in the hospital in Quebec that they called fat and only good for sex and that she deserves to die. That's who that sister is. She is a daughter of Gad, man. And these goddamn devils allowed her to die in the hospital bed, and not only that, they made a mockery of it, man. You goddamn white people are gonna pay for what you've done, man.
Right.
Right, Reed?
Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at last.
But he shall overcome at the last. You so-called white people prop yourselves up and celebrate this garbage Thanksgiving.
Right.
About how you overcame the tribe of Gad, but not understanding that the Lord already prophesied it, that Gad is going to overcome you at the last, man.
Right.
Gad is going to come and scalp your damn head off again, man. At the last. He's going to be raised up in these last days, and he is being raised up in these last days, man. But Hashem HaMashiach Yahushua. All right? And that day is soon coming to you so-called white people, man.
That's right.
That your scalp is going to be taken off once again. You're going to get back into that practice. Taking your damn scalp off your head, man.
Right.
And collecting it.
Right.
You know? Give me what you got.
This is Psalms 55 verse 20. He hath put forth his hand against such as be at peace with them.
Because when you deal with the story of Thanksgiving, it starts with these so-called white people landing over here, right? Not understanding and not knowing how to survive in this kind of environment, right? Not knowing how to survive on this kind of land, right? And the so-called and the so-called indigenous people, the tribe of Gad, teaching these people how to live, teaching these people how to survive a winter in this harsh environment, man. Canada and North America. They taught you how to live. They taught you how to survive out here. They allotted you some land, man. You know? He put forth his hands against such that be at peace with him.
He hath broken his covenant.
You have broken the covenant, man. Hundreds of treaties that this white devil has broken, man. This white man has broken so many treaties. But now they want to talk about, oh, in Israel we made a deal and a treaty with Gaza. What the hell does that mean, man? How many treaties have you made with the Native American Indians, man? And broken every single last one of them, man? So you think you signing some damn treaty over there in Israel means something? Doesn't mean a goddamn thing, man. The rockets flew the same night, man. You know? Keep reading.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
And that's the white man. That is the white man to a T, man. The words of his mouth are smoother than butter, man.
That's right.
You know how many times I'm talking to white people and they say, why can't we all just get along? Why can't we all just love each other? And then I start to bring up their crimes. And then you get called a nigger. And then you get called a taco nigger and a beaner and a spick. You get called all of these things when you bring up the crimes of the white man. But before that, they're all sweet and nice. Why can't we just love each other? Why can't we all just get along?
Even like, have you ever got fired by a white man? How nice they make it sound?
Yeah. I'm sorry, we're gonna have to let you go.
Real shit.
You're a devil, man.
Right.
You know, in your mind, when they're telling you that, they're happy.
Right.
They're smiling and laughing,
Right.
But there's gonna come a time and place where we decide whether you eat or not.
Trust me.
Where we decide whether you get to feed your family or not.
That's right.
You goddamn devils. All right.
That's right.
But that's what happened, man. You broke all of the covenants, all of the treaties that you made, man. These people let you come here and live. They taught you how to survive. They didn't let you die. They could have just said, yo, you guys stay over there, we'll stay over here, and let you die in one winter, man.
I wish they did.
You know? But the Lord didn't have it go down like that because the tribe of Gad was being exceedingly wicked, man.
It's true.
Erecting totem poles and worshiping the damn grass and the damn river and all this garbage, man.
Wind.
So the Lord sent these devils on you as a punishment, man. Right? That's why we come out here and we do this work and call you back to the law, statutes, and commandments, right? And faith in Yahweh Shai Mashiach to reverse the curse. To reverse it and flip it back on this devil, man.
That's right.
Because that's what's gonna happen. Give me that, matter of fact. Where's that? Deuteronomy 30? Give me that. Excuse me, brother. Let me ask you a question quick. Are you celebrating Thanksgiving?
Yep.
Why? Why? Do you hate native people? See that?
Hey, come back.
Let them go with that. It just says, Yahushua says, they that lead the flock, they both follow through this. It's Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7. And the Most High thy God will put all these curses upon thine enemies.
The Lord said He'll put all these curses upon our enemies, read?
And on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
That's what's gonna happen, man. When we come back to these law, statutes, and commandments, these curses are gonna get put off of us and put onto our enemies, man. You know? But keep reading that, Zab.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
But war was in his heart, man. You know? He made these treaties. He said, okay, you guys tell us how to live. We'll stay over here, and you guys do your thing over there. And then a little bit of time went by, and then they went into the village, rape, rob, and murder, and pillage, man. You know? He has broken his covenant, read.
His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
Yet were they drawn swords, man. And that's what took place. These white devils, man, they drew swords on the Native Americans, man. After they taught them how to live, after they taught them how to survive out here, man. Wrote all these treaties with the Native Americans and then broke them all and drew the sword, man. And now you have the tribe of Gad pushed to one tiny corner. You know how massive and vast this land is, man? Do you blacks and Hispanics, a lot of us barely ever leave our neighborhoods, let alone our city. If you leave this place and you just drive, you'll see how vast this land is, man. As far as your eye can see, hills and trees. All of this used to belong to the Native American Indian, man. And now they're pushed to the most garbage part of the land and given the most garbage piece of property, garbage housing, garbage food, because the white man is the goddamn devil and he drew swords when his words were smoother than butter. Right, you got some? Okay. Give me Psalm 73 and 5. Okay, come, pick that up. You give me Psalm 73 and 5.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemies.
See, this is the problem. This is what the tribe of Gad, the Native American Indians, indigenous people of North America should have done. They should have never trusted their enemy, man. And the enemy is the white man. At that time, right now, all these heathens are our enemies, man. These gooks, these damn faggot-ass white people, these Amalekites, right? But at that specific time period, the white man was the enemy of the Native American, and he trusted his enemy. But if he would have stuck with the words of the Lord, he would have understood that these people, the people who are not my people, those are my enemies, man. You blacks and Hispanics have to understand that the white man is your enemy. The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. All right? Never trust thine enemy. Go ahead.
And never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
So is his wickedness, man. Remember I sent the video to a couple of brothers, man. Esau is such a goddamn devil, man. Esau is such a demon. I sent this video to the brothers. This devil is playing a Call of Duty, man. And some little kid, he's talking to some little kid playing Call of Duty, and he goes, the little kid, he asked, the older Edomite asked the little Edomite, he goes, are you going to get the new Call of Duty? The little Edomite says, I wish I could, but I don't have money right now. So the older Edomite says, look, I'll buy it for you. And he said, no, don't buy it for me. My mom's birthday is coming up. So can you buy her gifts for me? And the older Edomite said, wow, that's so nice. I'll tell you what, I'll buy you the gifts for your mom, and I'll buy you the game. And the little Edomite said, wow, you know, and he said, okay, so if we win this game, I'll do all that for you. This devil kills the Edomite kid in the game, man. So if he's like that with his own people, man, he's like that with his own people, his own children, man. Give me that Deuteronomy 28, right? With his own children, how do you think he'll treat you and your children? How much do you think it satisfies him to destroy you and your children, man? The way he destroyed one of the sons of his own people in that video, man. Got that?
Laughing for hours. After you watch it.
So cool.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 50. So again, verse 49, the Most High, Yahweh, shall bring a nation against you from far.
This is what the Lord did. This is what the Lord did to my people, the indigenous people of North, Central, and South America, right? He brought a people from far, right?
From the end of the earth,
as
swift as the eagle flieth.
Go ahead.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Right? Our people didn't understand, man. You silly ass Latinos get so hyped up and puffed up that you know how to speak Spanish, not understanding that was beaten into your forefathers, man.
Right.
Raked into your forefathers, man. But you're so retarded and pompous that you think that puts you a step above everybody else over here in the ghettos of America. That just puts you a step up in the realm of cooning. That's what that puts you a step above in. Right? Read?
Right. Verse 50, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old.
They don't regard the persons of the old. They were killing old people, right? Slaughtering them in the streets, read?
Nor shew favor to the young.
They were killing people that were young. They were killing babies. Cutting out babies out of pregnant women and feeding them to dogs and alligators and things, man. Right? This is what happened to our people, man. Right? And this is what you're celebrating when you eat that goddamn turkey, man. You're celebrating the rape, robbery, and murder of a people, not just any people, the chosen people of God, man. That's whose rape, robbery, and murder you're celebrating. All right? Sit on that. What do I have you? You had a thing.
I had to
Yeah, you have to.
Verses Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 11. Though he humble himself.
Though he humble himself, right? I'm sure this white man went to the Native Americans and said, you know what? I can't survive. Please, teach me. Humbling himself, right? Go ahead.
And go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. Then thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass.
Take good heed and beware of him, man. Because it'll be like you wiped a looking glass, right, Reed?
And thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away.
Right, man. You're going to see that the white man is emphatically the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. That the white man is the true wicked people on the earth, man. Right? Give me that now in Psalm 73.
This is Psalms chapter 73 and verse 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men.
See, this is why the white man celebrates Thanksgiving, man. The white man has something to be thankful for, man. The white man has to be thankful that he is living in his heaven right now. He is living in heaven. This is the white man's heaven. So the white man has a reason to cut a damn turkey and give thanks. He has a reason, man. Matter of fact, give me that in Zechariah on the shepherd's field of praise the Lord. Give me that.
Yo, she's black.
Right? This white man has a reason to celebrate and give thanks, man.
That's what
You so-called blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans. No. Go all the way to Lakeshore and just drive into the lake.
Oh,
Okay? So you so-called blacks and Hispanics, you have nothing to be thankful for in America and Canada, man. All right? You are on the bottom of this society, man. You are killed and murdered, and nobody gives a damn about it, man. Right? Read what you got.
This is Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 5. Whose possessors slay them.
Whose possessors slay them. The white man doesn't have anybody slaying him like that, man.
Right.
The white man doesn't have anybody else's name infringed upon him. The white man doesn't have anybody else's language forced upon him. He does that to everybody else. So he has something to be thankful for. You blacks and Hispanics don't have anything to be thankful for, other than that you're the Israelites that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
All right, read.
And they that sell them say, Blessed be the Most High, I am rich.
This is what they say. And this is why they celebrate Thanksgiving, man.
How did they say?
Shalom, shalom. Shalom, bro, shalom. Right? Read that again.
Yo, respect.
Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 5. Whose possessors slay them
Whose possessors slay them, read?
and hold themselves not guilty.
And they hold themselves not guilty. This is the reason why the so-called white man celebrates Thanksgiving, man. Because he has control over everything in his life. He is truly sovereign, man. You blacks and Hispanics are not sovereign out here, man. You need to go to this white man to beg him so he can let you drive a car. You need to go to this white man to beg him so that you can fly in an airplane. You need to go to this white man to beg him to cross over that border. Right? You pay this white man for water. You pay him for electricity. You pay him for the clothes on your back. You have nothing to be thankful for here in America, like I said, except that you're an Israelite, man.
Right.
That's the only thing that you should be thankful for out here, man. That you're an Israelite. And that the covenants and the promises pertain to you. Right, read? Yo, fine, go stand over there. Yeah, go ahead.
It's Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
The Lord sent our enemies against us, right? Why? Because we forsook the laws of God. Because we celebrate Christmas and birthdays and Thanksgivings and we get lineups and we eat pork because we want to follow after that beast right there, man.
That's right.
That damn animal. That's who we see as God, man.
Right.
That animal over there. Right? Read.
And which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst
Read.
and in nakedness and in want of all things.
In want of all things. Everything that you need, you go to your enemy. The people who raped, robbed, and enslaved your people, that's who you go to for water. That's who you go to for clothes. That's who you go to for shelter and housing. You go to the enemy of your people for all things, man. But you wanna cut up a turkey and thank God for what, man? Thank God for what? You should be praying to God that He destroys Canada and America, man.
That's right.
That's what you should be doing. All right? More on that? Come on, give me that. Keep reading that.
Verse 6. Therefore, pride compasses them about
Read it
as.
again from the top.
Okay, Salakia. This is Psalms chapter 73 and verse 5. They are not in trouble as other men.
See, you blacks and Hispanics, you wake up and you don't even know whether you're gonna live this day or not, man.
Right.
You don't even know when you step out of your door whether you're gonna come back through that door again at night, man.
Right.
You know what the white man's problem is? Am I gonna drive the Jaguar or the Lambo today?
Right.
Am I gonna go to Six Flags or Disney World with the kids? That's the white man's problems. The white man is not troubled like you're troubled, man. The white man has different problems. You worry whether or not you're gonna be able to feed your family. You worry whether or not you're gonna be able to come back home to your family, man. They're not in trouble as other men are, read.
They are not as trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men.
You're not plagued, man. You so-called white people are not plagued the way the black and Hispanic and Native American are plagued, man. Right?
I'm Hispanic.
That's right, brother. I remember you, right? So you're not plagued, man. The white man doesn't have to worry about being gunned down unarmed in the streets. The white man doesn't have to worry about being gunned down by his own people. The white man does not have to worry about these things, man. He is not plagued the way that the black, Hispanic, and Native American is plagued. Read.
Verse 6. Therefore their pride compasses them about as a chain.
Therefore, the pride compasses them as a chain. You know how prideful you gotta be to make a damn holiday off of rape, robbing, and murdering people, man?
Thanksgiving.
That's exactly, brother. That's right.
Columbus.
That's
what do
right.
they call it over there?
And that's what it's about. That's what Thanksgiving is about. It's about the rape, robbery, and murder and the destruction of the Native American Indian, man. The North American Indian. The indigenous people of Canada, man.
They're a good word for it.
That's what it's about.
They're a good word for it.
Right? Keep reading?
This is Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 17. As for us, our eyes as yet veiled, for our
And this constantly happens in the black and Hispanic and Native community, man. Our eyes fail for our vain help. We go out and we march and march and march, and guess what? Another day, another dead nigga, another dead spick, another dead redskin, man.
Of course.
By the hand of the devil. And by the hand of, and by our own hand. Don't get that twisted. We understand that we kill each other way more than the white man kills us. And that's wicked and that's satanic. But we just can't let go of the white man killing us. Are you out of your goddamn mind? That's an in-house matter when we do it to ourselves. When you do it to us, that's an act of war, man.
That's right.
All right, Reed?
In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
This nation, Canada can never save blacks and Hispanics, man. Can never. Because why? Because Canada and America was built off of the enslavement and the destruction of blacks and Hispanics. So how could it ever better us, man? How could it ever be for us? If it was built off of our destruction, how could it be for us? Right, Reed?
Verse 18, they hunt our steps.
Say what?
They hunt our steps.
These so-called white people look for any and all ways to arrest you, man.
That's right.
To arrest you and to find a reason to kill you, man. Right? They'll kill somebody and automatically they're finding a reason why they killed him. Oh, he smoked weed when he was in the 12th grade.
God.
Oh, he stole a piece of gum when he was 6.
That's right.
Therefore, it's okay that the white man killed him and gunned him down on the streets, man, unarmed. They hunt our steps, Reed.
They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets.
We cannot go on our streets, man. You cannot go into your streets and feel safe.
That's right.
Because these white people, these cops are hunting our steps, man. Looking for you to slip in any way, shape, or form so that they can put you in a box or put you in a cage or a box, man.
Every street corner on my end, you just see them posted in an unmarked car. You
that?
don't even know.
See that?
You don't even know who they are.
And it's gotten to the point now, right, 2020, where not only are you not safe in your streets, you're not even safe in your own goddamn home, man. Where Breonna Taylor got shot in her bed sleeping, man. Where you had the brother in Dallas, Texas, Salaki, I forgot his name, but he got gunned down in his own house, you know, sitting in his damn underwear eating some ice cream, man. Both of Shen John of the tribe of Levi, man. Gunned down in his underwear, eating some damn ice cream, man. How the hell could that have been a threat to anybody? But the white man, and it was a white woman, which you blacks and Hispanics love so goddamn much, gunned this brother down, man. We're not even safe in our homes, let alone our streets, right, Reed?
Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled.
Reed?
For our end is come. Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven.
Right, they're swifter than the eagles of the heaven, meaning what? The eagle of the heavens, right? An eagle is a predatory bird, right? And what do? They fly high up above and then swoop down. That's what the white man does. He stalks you in the unmarked vehicle. He bugs your phone. He watches you, and then he comes in for the kill. Read.
They pursued us upon the mountains. They laid wait for us in the wilderness.
Drop that, keep reading that.
Alright, I'll just start from verse 6 again. This is Psalm 73 and verse 6. Therefore, pride compasseth them about as a chain.
Right, so because he does this, actually get Psalm. Right? So that's why they're so prideful, man. That's why they proclaimed this day coming up, right, this Monday, so-called Thanksgiving, as a holiday in Canada to commemorate the time that they raped, robbed, and murdered and conquered the indigenous Americans, man. Right? You got that?
You want that one?
Pop.
This is Psalm 50 and 16. You want to get straight to the point? Done. Those sittest, Psalm 50 and verse 20, those sittest and speakest against thy brother, those slandered thine own mother's son.
Right, because when you go back into it, into the ancient times, us, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are brothers with the so-called white man.
That's
being
right.
that our forefathers go back to Jacob and Esau. So technically you're our brother, yes. You are evil twin brother.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
And you slander against your brothers. And you slander against the son of your mother, man. You rape, rob, and murder us and enslave us and completely destroy us mentally, and then talk bad about us when we're gunning each other down and selling drugs and having sex with each other's wives and being drunks and drug addicts. You want to talk bad about us, but you produce this kind of behavior out of us, man.
They're the ones that put all of that in our communities.
Exactly. Right? Read.
These things hast thou done, and I kept silence.
And the Lord kept his silence. Right? Because think about it. When you have kids, right, and you see a kid, you see your kid doing something that you don't want him to do, immediately you go up to them, smack them in the head. You know? Stop doing that. But if you see somebody else's kid doing some shit, you're gonna like allow it. That's not my kid. I'm not doing nothing with that. But it's only so much you can witness with your eyes to the point where you're gonna be like, you know what, fuck this, and go and smack that kid in his face. Right? Go ahead.
These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself.
Right, and these so-called white people think that because the Lord hasn't touched them like that yet, that the Lord's cool with what they're doing. They call it, what's what they call it? Divine destiny or something like that? Manifest destiny, man. Right? They think the Lord is behind what they're doing over here, man. They think the Lord is with all this rape, robbery, murder, homosexuality, transgenderism, pedophilia that's coming up now. They think the Lord is actually with this, man. Not understanding the Lord is letting you build up your rap sheet so that he can utterly destroy you.
That's
and
right.
you'll be right and just for it, man.
Con.
Right, go ahead.
Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself. But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes.
See, all the damage, the mental damage, the spiritual damage that you so-called white people have done to our people, the Lord is fixing that right before your very eyes, man. That's what these camps are about, man. That's what us teaching on the street corners is all about. And we're doing it right in front of your goddamn face, Esau. Right in front of your face, we're fixing our people, man. Bringing them back to the law, statutes, and commandments, man. You know? Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
See that?
All right, take it easy.
So because they didn't get destroyed immediately, they think that it's cool. So they continue in the wickedness and they add sin unto sin, man. It wasn't enough that you could just be a faggot. Now you can be a pedophile, man.
You touch other people's
Now you
kids.
can put a bunch of little girls twerking on Netflix, man. You goddamn devils are taking things too far, and the Lord is gonna destroy you sorely for it, man. Right, read. Is that in there? Is it on that? Okay, go.
This is Psalms chapter 73 and verse 6. Therefore their pride compasses them about as a chain, and violence covereth them as a garment.
Right, read.
Their eyes stand out with fatness, and they have more than their heart could wish.
The white man has more than his heart could wish,
That's
man.
right.
That's why the white man be giving away his money at some random charity.
That's right.
The white man be buying some random crap. You know what I'm saying? The white man will buy a egg, some kind of porcelain egg with a bunch of jewels on it. That's like $50 million, man.
God,
and the
for
white man
real.
will buy that, man. You know?